done here is that he's brought a bunch of different advocates together with different perspectives. So my name is Curtis Priest. I'm the chair of the Public Safety and Security Committee for the Government District Neighborhood Association, DNA. I am president of a local condo board. I lived in Toronto, downtown Toronto from 2006, and I built the company here that I've been running for the past 20 years. There's many advocates here for many different positions. There's advocates for the homeless, there's advocates for the businesses, and I think that's really what's needed. I'm speaking to you today as an advocate for the residents. I'm not going to split hairs. Like these encampments have really overtaken our parks. They're spilling onto our streets. I've noticed this sort of increase in people living on the streets over the past, I'd say, 5-6 years, but obviously the shutdown from COVID has really brought that to bear, has made it really what the crisis is that it is today. Having interacted and spoken with many of the folks that live in these parks or have lived on the streets over the past many years and lived downtown, I've realized that the causes of homelessness and of this issue are nuanced, complex, and numerous, ultimately resulting in the symptom of homelessness and many other types of symptoms related to different types of things. And to be frank, one of the biggest reasons that I'm here speaking to you today, I was told, so to speak, to come and speak, is some of the escalation in crime that we've been experiencing. I don't want to conflate homelessness with crime, but we have to be honest that there is a significant problem that's happened. There's a huge escalation in thefts and vandalism and assaults, public needle use and defecation and intoxication. We've seen people being resuscitated on the streets. Our overall quality of life as residents has really deteriorated quite a bit. It's not fair to us, and it's not fair to the folks that live in the tent encampments as well, because they're also residents and they're also suffering in many of the same ways from the same causes. So really, my position on this is I guess similar to some others here that are speaking in terms of the government has clearly failed us over a significant period of time across a wide range of metrics. There's a lack of support programs for mental health, healthcare. There's a lack of access to addiction centers. There is a lack of access to housing as well. But obviously, each of these buckets and each of these issues has to be addressed in its own unique way. And that's where something like the provincial government, with its access to resources, beyond just the city of Toronto, because we do know that many of the folks that are coming in here, these tents behind us, they're not from Toronto. They're coming here because that's where the services are, and that's what they need. Many are forced to stay in Toronto when they would actually rather leave, because this is where the services are. So I believe this has to be a provincial issue. This has to be a provincial solution across a wide range, not just including the government. Obviously, we know the government can't just come in and put the services on their own. We have to involve a wide range of stakeholders, including NGOs, private business, multiple levels of government, innovators, problem solvers, and really we need to open this up to create a long-term solution, obviously for a permanent solution for this forever, and end homelessness forever, but also an emergency short-term solution, because we can't go into winter like this. It's not fair to the residents of the city of Toronto. It's not fair to the folks who are living in these tents. We need to solve this. We need to solve this now. Bring it forward, please. We need your help. Thank you.